Namaste, welcome to the print, and my name is Amna Begum. So this week I'm going to discuss about the article I have written about the first Hindu temple in Abu Dhabi. And as we know, India and UAE share a deep connection from official diplomatic engagement to cultural exchange, and we have a historical ties which serve as a foundation of friendship of both nations. So this temple was inaugurated by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and we can say that it marks a significant milestone in the history. So before going into the discussion that what significant this entire development has in context of UAE future, and plus what kind of lesson we Indian and especially Indian Muslim can take from it. I would like to talk about my personal experience. So in my childhood, I used to live in Abu Dhabi with my parents, and it was very clear that despite Abu Dhabi being this cosmopolitan city, the non-Muslim many times felt like their spiritual need were overlooked, like they wouldn't have their prayer house. So our Hindu friends, family friends, and other non-Muslim friends would sometimes voice that opinion, and we didn't feel the same way as Muslim because there are so many mosques where you can go and pray. So, and it was very contrast to my experience in India because as Indian minority, we have a second largest mosque in the entire world, and we never felt like as a Muslim we don't have the same kind of access to our religion and to our spiritual need. In fact, Indian government used to pay subsidy for us to just go on Hajj. So I mean, you can understand the difference and how my mind as a child used to perceive it. Like, however, I do understand that there is a difference that as the Indian Muslims are Indian citizen and most of these non-Muslims in UAE and Abu Dhabi are not this on citizen, they're immigrants, but still you have to take care of their spiritual need as well. The first temple was allowed was in Dubai. So Dubai was the contrast to the all the reason they allowed it in 1958 and in Bur Dubai, which recently was shifted to Al Zabil. So in entire reason there was a one Hindu temple if you want to go and pray to your God. So in that regard, we can see that uh, how much important this temple has as a UAE being this region which won't allow a temple to be built in their country. So this this speaks in itself about significant changes UAE is going through. They also established in 2016 the Ministry of Tolerance and Coexistence, which tells the same story. And they recently they allowed not allowed they built a house which is called Abrahamic Family House, and it include Christian churches and the places of other faith, prayer places of other faith as well. So the basically the idea behind it that the dialogue between different religion which comes into the Abrahamic faith basically, and after that they also have kind of 40 churches in UAE currently. So it says that UAE is changing their attitude towards the other faith as well. So now what is the lesson for Indian Muslim here? So in my opinion, as an Indian Muslim has a this very big problem of Takfirism. Like anyone, if not agrees to your version of Islam, you declare them apostate. And there is I will not generalize all the Indian Muslim, but there is an attitude in a section of Muslim where they believe in supremacy of their religion and the attitude to give the same kind of respect to other religion is doesn't exist in Muslim community. So Indian Muslim can see that a country UAE, which is where which is not entire UAE but Saudi Arabia is considered the birthplace of Islam, and this country is this country believed to be Islamic nations, and their principles are based on Islamic faith. They are even respecting the other religion. So why cannot we learn from there? And that would solve a lot of problem. However, and the same kind of attitude we could have shown when it comes to Kashi, Mathura, and Ayodhya issue. So if we would have been more flexible, if we would have been more understanding toward the sentiment of other religion, we could have definitely understand from where those demands are coming from. And we would have been more nuanced and logical in comparison to the way we behave, more coming from the sentimental place. And also in general, like Indian can also learn about this to respect each other faith basically, because we want to create a society of where everyone can coexist and harmony prevails. So the same time, like I see a lot of people on Twitter talking about this 40,000 mosques they want to claim and take their temple back without any evidence or without any uh, uh, kind of basic history to it. It's just that there is any number they can throw on the street and would claim that these are our temple we want back. So this also feels like a kind of extreme position coming from the Hindu community. And I think it's not even practical. So those uh, those both sides seem similar to me. And if you really think about the India, where you want to get justice, but at the same time you want to create this society which doesn't live in a perpetual warhood, you would think about it twice. So that's that's it. And please go and read my article about more analysis. I have written in detail about all the account. And for more such a video, please keep watching Print. Thank you.